So we're back.
We're back.
2 episodes in one night. We're wearing the exact same clothes like we said.
But it's the next week.
It's the next week.
We're in the future.
Did we just travel time, Eric?
We're figuring it out. We're trying to figure that out, I think.
I think it is time travel.
It's time travel because now we're in the same time, but we're now in the future for you guys.
Can I be Marty and you be Biff?
Who are those people?
Are you being serious right now?
You ever seen Back to the Future?
All right, we're done. Let's go. Show's over. Thank y'all for ever showing up.
I'll watch it though. Is it a good movie?
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
there's
a
like
good series,
3 of them.
trilogy.
Well, we'll go back
Actually,
to the future.
I think
and
I
watch
have
them.
it. You know what? You're taking it home with you tonight. I have the trilogy.
How long are the movies?
You got it on Blu-ray?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
How long
you don't
are
have
the
a Blu-ray
movies?
player.
Are
You
they
don't
on
have
Netflix?
I don't know. I'm getting a no from the audience.
No. Are they on Disney app?
No.
Are they on Hulu?
You just take the dang disc
Are they on
with you.
Amazon? Okay.
Do you
I
own a
got-
Blu-ray player?
I got a.
You have a PS4.
I got a PS4.
Oh,
You're
well,
good.
then there you go.
You're good.
Okay.
We're good. We're good.
Are
So,
these long movies?
Eric, we're going way off track.
Okay.
Our ADHD
I'm just-
said.
I'm
Off script.
Yeah, we'll talk
yeah.
about it in here in a few
You're the
minutes.
one who brought up these two guys that I've never heard of.
Well, you're going to know about them soon enough. Anyways, we'll say it. I've said it every time. We'll say it again. We're in my garage, so any logos, anything you see, we're not sponsored by anybody. But, of course, Andrew's Distillery, if anybody wants to send us anything free, make it a cold Miller Lite. I'm waiting for the pallets to show up on my front porch. We'll put them on ice.
Pallets.
We'll put them on ice. Put your merch up here. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'll take a Miller Lite hat.
Yeah, why not?
Even though I haven't drank, I think I drank one time, but
No, last week you had a few. We ran out of beer pretty quick
yeah.
last
No, I
week.
mean, out on the cast, I've drank
gotcha.
plenty of Miller
Yeah,
Lights,
gotcha.
but you know what I mean.
So we were fortunate enough to have another guest with us. Mr. Nick decided to join us. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
So can I tell the story of how...
Yeah, go ahead.
So I've talked about it once before, I think, on here. I bowl on Friday nights, right? Nick's been bowling there, and we talk. He's on a different team, but we talk a lot.
Yeah, I always talk. I thought y'all were one of the better teams to just
Yeah.
shoot the shit with, honestly.
We appreciate it.
Honestly.
But we talk a lot. But come to find out, he's actually related to a family that I have known for, God, 20 plus years. Didn't even know this. His mom ended up going to watch him last night at the bowling alley. We're recording on Saturday. So Friday, his mom was there, and I was practicing. We had our 10 minutes of practice, and I looked back, and I was like, what are you doing here? She was like, that's my son. I was like, holy cow.
So
what a
you knew
small
his
world.
mom, but not her son?
How have we not run into each other anywhere at any
crazy.
family events?
It's probably my fault. I've been gone. I graduated in 2010, and I've been gone since then.
Because you're military.
I was active duty, yeah.
Thank you for your service, by
Thank
the way.
you. for your service,
Thank
sir.
you. So yeah, South Dakota, Afghanistan, Belgium, up until 2020. So like I
so that's
just
how.
like I mean if
You just got back.
yeah, if you want to talk about longevity wise, I haven't been around.
Was all that military
Yep.
the whole time?
Yep, the whole
To
time.
2020?
Well, I got out in 2017,
Okay.
but I got a government job at the same base I got out at Chevs
Okay.
in Belgium, and I stayed there, and it's kind of how I came back here. Really, I got out because I wanted to be a football coach,
Oh.
and it was a little bit dicey making that decision. I don't think a lot of people were happy about it, but I wanted to do that.
Yeah, that's what you wanted
That's
to do.
what I wanted to do, and like Drake says, started from the bottom. Now we're here, and now I'm coaching at a Division I TAPS high school
Okay.
in Texas, and I'm not a
Okay.
teacher. So
Oh, you're
Oh,
only
you don't even
coaching.
have to teach.
yeah, I'm not a teacher. So to let you know that I've
Oh.
worked hard, and there's still more work to do, but I am very humble and proud to say that
To
I
not
do.
teach and
Yep.
only coach, that
Yep.
mean you got to be. Yeah, I mean, they're paying you well.
Sorry, I'm still burping up that wing. Oh, my God.
Yeah, but so you must have had a background in coaching.
No, well, like I said, I got out. I coached at the military high school when I was still active duty for
So let's talk about that. Where were you?
in Belgium. I coached at Shape High School, which is
In Belgium?
Shape is the supreme headquarters, Allied Powers Europe. So Dwight Eisenhower, if for you history buffs, it was the first SACEUR, basically commander of Europe. So that's still a thing. NATO.
Yeah.
NATO. So that's still a thing. Their headquarters is in Belgium. Shape.
NATO's headquarters is in Belgium.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I was there, and they have a high school there, as all military bases do. I started there and just worked my way up, and then I started coaching on the local semi-pro team, and with Belgians.
Wow.
And
So the high school team there, is it made up mostly of Americans because it's on the base?
it's actually international. It's an international high school.
It's okay.
So yeah, about 60% Americans.
Okay.
A lot of Spanish. A lot of
Like from Spain?
like it's NATO. So
No, Spanish people from-
everybody's there. So like their soccer teams, Shape Soccer's good.
Okay.
Shape football is
Football.
we
So
struggle a little bit.
so they and
So
a lot of
football
the
and
American
football.
kids are military kids.
Mm-hmm.
And who do y'all play?
Other American military high schools,
From other countries or in the area?
well, wherever they're stationed. So DODEA, which is Department of Defense Education Activity, I believe. Europe, DODEA Europe. So we'll play the German bases, the England bases.
How far do you have to travel
Oh
to
Yeah.
get?
man, it is rough. Let's
Oh,
just say
So these high school kids are traveling to play high school.
we traveled to
Different countries.
well, we traveled
Country.
to Spain. I forgot the dang. I've been gone so long now, but we near Sevilla, Spain, which is South Spain. 36 hours
From Belgium.
36 hours there, 36 hours back.
Holy
On a-
That's where all your
Wow.
games are, or you?
well, no,
that's-
that was the furthest. That was the furthest.
But y'all mostly travel for every game.
we had to, yeah.
And
by
what
bus.
days? What days? Wait, by bus?
By bus, man.
Y'all
Y'all
don't
didn't fly?
Y'all don't take the trains out there. They
By,
got trains.
they got trained. They're public Europe public transportation.
Yeah, I hear it's
Shout
great.
out to European transportation.
Not like here.
No, better.
So what days do y'all play and how often? Is it every week or
Every
since you-
Saturdays.
every Saturday?
Saturday mornings to be specific.
So every Saturday you were traveling to another country.
So they were missing school for like 3 days.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate
high
thing.
school.
It's hard to build a program like that because you're telling these teachers, "Hey, your kid's leaving Thursday morning at 9 a.m."
Did they send them with
Thursday.
schoolwork?
Yeah, most of the time they plan that ahead. I don't know the logistics
Yeah,
of that, but
yeah,
they would.
but they're traveling in high school for,
Yeah.
for American football.
That's pretty cool, man.
Dude,
And I
need
wonder-
can we get a Netflix about that? Netflix.
Yeah, please and thank you.
I
Like,
want a few seasons.
and to know like how many of those kids are playing in that type of league that make it to like professional.
Or no, just D1. Do
D1
y'all get any
colleges?
D1, D2?
It's hard because the
They're
talent the talent of the and not I don't mean that negatively, but it's small. Like you didn't even know this, so
Yeah.
how would recruiters know this?
And the most athletic guys are probably playing soccer.
in
yeah,
Europe,
to be
yeah.
honest, yeah,
Even
you
if
re-
they're American.
Yeah, it's So, Villanueva from he played for the Steelers. He was a tackle. I don't know if you.
Yeah,
maybe-
yeah.
Yeah.
He
The-
actually graduated from Shape.
Wait,
Oh,
he
did
went
he
up,
really?
and that
Yeah.
dude's he does.
Well,
commercials
he
and stuff.
joined the army. So he went to West Point. So he didn't actually get recruited. He joined the army and
and then
then
so
kept playing.
Villanueva, he's a Pro Bowl
Yeah.
lineman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he was actually, from what I've told, that was before my time coaching, but he was a tight end at Shape.
Oh wow,
Holy cow.
He is
yeah.
pretty
But
athletic too.
he's pretty athletic. I know they put him in on sub
But he's
packages.
big.
Yeah, he's like
big.
6'8".
So he played in that high school,
Yep.
playing against international.
Yep. Everybody still talks about it.
Dude,
The more
that's-
you know.
I never knew
That's where he's
there
from,
was
yeah.
anything like that.
Yep.
So you were coaching in that.
I was coaching in that, and then I dove into the local league. I didn't even know there was a local league to dive into. I dove into that and stepped away from the Shape from the high school because I was head coach and president of the Moans Knights. Follow my Facebook, Knights Moans. Give them a little shout out.
So you've done some big things. You're being humble.
I'm being humble. I'm proud of what I've done, but I would like to think I've tried 110% at everything I've done as far as coaching.
Yeah.
I've always given
And now you're getting your opportunity out here in Texas.
Yes.
Football country.
At a huge school, which I don't know if you want to plug the name. That's up to you.
No, yeah, John Paul II High School in Plano. Thank you.
in Plano.
I'm humbled to say that too. I was just a volunteer last year. Coach Teague, George Teague from the Cowboys brought me back. Convincing me to keep pursuing, motivated me, and yeah, now I'm calling plays. First
Yeah.
game next Friday in Irving.
You ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
You're not only in football country, but you're in God's country.
Oh, I've never forgot Texas. In Belgium, in my apartment in the flat, I had the big Texas flag above my bar,
Oh my God.
so everyone knew.
Everyone-
No,
Everyone knew.
I mean Nick, like yes, and all of Texas appreciates that. But Eric and his slogans and
I mean-
no Dairy Queen tonight, please.
No, I won't
No
do
Dairy
Dairy
Queen.
Queen.
I haven't been back to Dairy Queen since I've been back home.
You've
So,
been-
Have
but
you
you've
had a
been to
Whataburger?
Whataburger.
oh yeah, no, yeah.
Okay, that's
Since I've been back,
that's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, as long as you've had a Whataburger.
Oh,
That's what
I was there
matters.
last week, so
There
Yeah.
you go.
I love that mushroom
That's
Swiss.
awesome, man. So you're getting right now, and you're in the middle of the thick of it. Football season.
Yep.
It's been a very busy August month. I will say, I was talking to
Yeah,
my.
pumpkin spice is coming out. It's busy.
That's
Don't
what I hear.
bring that up
That's what I
ever
hear.
again.
I've heard that. I was telling my wife earlier, joking with her, that this is the longest I've procrastinated because I actually manage 4 fantasy football leagues.
Okay.
This is the longest I've gone not setting it up. Like the people are in there, but I mean putting like a draft day.
Wait,
put-
you're a league manager in 4 leagues.
Yeah. And this is the longest I set them all up today. And I was like, I've been just so
Oh, shoot.
busy.
Wait, how do you do that? Because by now everybody's got their league scheduled, like their league draft.
Dude, I only have one.
I know.
And you found 4 different.
No. I've been running them for years.
Okay,
But I mean, I just.
but you have to set up the draft day. And
Well, yeah,
everything.
but I also make custom schedules. I go to a website and I make custom schedules with divisions. You play division opponents twice in playoffs.
Oh man,
I narrow it down.
you get down to the nitty gritty.
Well,
Hey, I'm in 3 leagues. I only have one draft day schedule.
Well, he's just managing 4. How many are you in?
3. Oh, how many are you in? Yeah.
How many are you in?
Oh, I'm in all of them.
In
Oh no, all
no,
4, but you don't do extra.
You
The
don't do
one
extra
you
on
don't do
top?
ones that you don't manage.
5 technically. I'm in the one for the high school. Shout out to
Okay.
Coach Teague for.
Wait, gambling at high school?
You
no,
are
conspiracy
are you
theories.
UIL?
no one said
Conspiracy
no one said
theory.
gambling.
Oh,
but-
okay, my bad.
And we're not
yeah.
UIL.
You don't
we're
do
taps. We're taps.
you're
we're not
taps.
UIL.
Okay, and you're not gambling because you're not doing it for
No,
money.
it's just me beating
It's
up.
for fun.
It's me beating up on Coach Teague. Thank you for inviting me last year, Coach. I'm glad I beat you in one.
Oh.
in
All
one
right,
year.
so let me tell y'all this. You can hear it here first. Everybody that's watching, that's doing fantasy, and excuse us, this one's probably going to be all about sports because we're getting close to fantasy week. That's
Yes.
why Eric can't do anything next week.
Three drafts. I'm excited. 3 drafts in one day.
All right, are you
I
ready for
want to
this,
do.
though?
I want to do 5 in one day.
Are you ready for this? I'm about to tell you how to draft the best team that you can have
Go.
in all of fantasy football history.
Go.
Because it's all about points, right? So first you draft your kicker.
I'll
Then
be
you
back.
no sit down. Hey,
be back.
I'm giving you some knowledge, Eric.
But it makes sense, Justin
All right.
Tucker. I mean,
So you draft your kicker first. I can't believe he walked off on me. Like that dude really got up and walked off.
just gotta go
I
visit
know.
the makeup artist.
Yeah.
I get
Oh
it.
yeah, Diva.
I get it.
Diva had to go to hair and makeup. he felt like a piece of hair on his forehead. Like, you know what? We're gonna hold this to them. We're just gonna roast him till he gets back from hair and makeup, because he probably felt like his makeup was running or something. It is hot in here, and we did eat something spicy, so we were all sweating.
Yep.
But he probably went to go visit hair and makeup again.
Yeah, shout out to the executive producer. She not only does the camera work, but she also manages to run to hair and makeup
She does.
in
Yeah.
production.
Yeah.
So
Like
I
middle
respect
of
that.
production.
I respect that.
He just so they're both gone. Jess and Eric. So we could probably. Oh, look.
Are we still talking about
Oh.
drafting kickers?
No.
we're talking about the-
you being a diva. All right, so we're back to this. So
Oh.
first you draft your kicker,
Oh gosh.
then you draft your backup kicker. Then a very important position, you get your quarterback, your backup quarterback.
Oh wait.
Nope. Then you get your defense, your backup defense, and then you get your wide receivers, and then your running backs. Guaranteed to
In
win
that order.
anytime, especially if you're playing in the league that I'm playing in. I need you to draft that way so that you can win. I want you to be successful.
Can you be in my? I have a spot opened up in one of the leagues.
I didn't say I was going to draft that way. That's how everybody else should
Yeah,
draft.
but I'll put you in my league.
I'm in.
All right.
Throw me in there.
So next
How,
week.
how deep a leagues do y'all play? How many people are in y'all's leagues? Average. If
So,
you put a number on it.
If we had to
I
average it, it's
do-
11. I've got 2 that are 10 and 2 that
Oh,
are
Okay.
so baby leagues.
12.
So
Baby
I
leagues.
do 5 different leagues this year at least. I've done 6. My league's 14-man league.
Good.
My boy Gio's is 14.
Respect.
The other one is 12.
He said, man, Gen Z, please don't cancel us.
And then the other ones are up in the air 10 to 12. But for sure 2 14, 1 12,
Right on.
1 10 or 12, or 2 10.
I've
Oh.
got 2 10s and 2 12s.
I like that. Well, deeper
No,
league.
that's 4.
Well, one of them's for sure 10. So one of them's up in the air, 10 or 12.
Gotcha.
But
I got dropped out of 1.
14-man leagues are fun, and I do
14 people leagues.
I do a 5-man bench.
People bench.
Yeah.
5-man bench.
5 people bench.
No, there's
Well, technically,
we're drafting
talking
men.
about NFL players. So.
Yeah, there's not women. Women can't play in the NFL.
It's fun. That's why I was saying where I talk about divisions, I usually manage 16 people leagues. So then you do 4 divisions, 4 each.
It was so
do you
fun
have a
having a podcast as long as we did.
Do you have a
I have a feeling we just got
an
canceled.
open spot?
Actually, well, we're thinking about making a local league. So yeah, I mean, I'll keep you in mind.
I'd like to join.
That way we could do a draft on a board. You know, all of mine are online
that's
because
right.
they're international. So
No, I'll do. If you have a 16-man league
16 person league.
and there's an
well,
open
the local
spot-
one might be like 10 or because it'll
No,
be
no,
just.
I
it'll
want to
be-
join a 16 and see what
I
that's.
don't know.
Hey,
if I
let's
can
just
find
start
it.
adding them up.
We can. We could probably.
Hey, well, who's your first? Let's say you get the first round, first pick. Who you taking?
First
Adrian
overall.
Peterson.
First overall. He's taking AP, which I think you can actually still draft him.
That'd be-
'cause he may be on a. They keep some of these
An
retired
IR.
guys
That's a little tough on the spot. I will say that in my
on the spot.
in my 14-man league that we just did the draft order today.
14 person league.
Yeah.
14-person league. We did the draft order today. I'm actually number 3. And my boy Trevor, he's in England. He asked me who you like. And I was like, to be honest, I like Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase.
First, is this PPR?
Well, yeah, it's PPR. But I look at it like I want to be ahead of the curve. I know they're going to explode. I know Minnesota has a new head coach from L.A.
Everybody's
I know what they like to do.
taking. My boys don't watch.
Well,
this
here's the
podcast.
thing. How many running backs are that valuable, that high?
Well, we're running. Oh, I see.
That's what I mean.
Running
So now-
backs that are going to get that many targets.
That question now turns
Well,
to
that's in
receiver.
PPR.
That turns to
Yeah.
receiver. So my thing is, I want to be ahead of the curve. Of everybody laughed at me back in 18 when I took Antonio Brown. I won a title.
And then he was.
And
number
why
one.
didn't Jerry pick him up? Jerry, like, why not?
No, he's trying to rap. What about no PPR?
Is he really?
He's a
Standard?
rapper. Standard. Who you taking first? No PPR.
First overall.
Yeah.
Or,
First overall.
I
No
don't know.
PPR.
I mean, you can't.
You only play PPR.
That's actually the normal standard now. If you go to any apps.
So I do mine half point PPR. So it's almost like
Oh well, then we can't play together. You gotta kind of convert to.
no.
full-time
I'll do.
PPR.
I do
okay.
full PPR leagues. I'm saying my league. I do have.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's nothing wrong with Derrick Henry. To be honest, I mean,
He broke my dreams last year. Well, last year I drafted
I get it.
5 different RBs in the first round because I have 5 different leagues.
Oh,
I like to diversify my assets.
but you just stuck to running backs though. You didn't switch to receiver or quarterback or your quarterback standard 4-point touchdowns.
Every league except for one did that. Yeah.
So mine, I do 6-point touchdowns, -3 for interceptions. So I'd give a little bit more value to the quarterback, but it is a risk if it's an injury
Yeah.
or interception prone quarterback.
Interception prone, especially if you get negative every time. But
I had a dude in Belgium we were playing, and he had Fitzpatrick as his backup. Started him. That man walked out with a -11 points.
oh man, Fitzpatrick will
Yikes.
kill your dreams. But then he had that one year where he was like a sleeper.
Oh yeah, when the Jets went 10-6.
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
And then he was popping off. Everybody, the first quarterback going off now is the Bills.
Like, I do some of that, but I do a lot
You know
of
what I'm talking
parlays,
about,
too.
right?
Yeah, Josh Allen.
Yeah, he's supposed to. Everybody's in mock drafts is taking him
Yeah.
first.
I do
I
a
li-
lot of parlays as
I
well.
like to get into
Oh,
that.
I
I,
like
think I'm
that
pretty
too.
good. I like do that offline myself, and I do pretty good. I'd like to really do that.
We can't talk right now, but maybe later, because I
I
was
don't-
joking.
What is a
No.
parlay?
I have no idea. I saw it in a movie once.
Oh,
Oh, I saw it at the racetrack, but I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? So, what else do you coach? You coach high school football. I think y'all have something in common. Y'all both coach flag.
Flag.
Do you still coach flag, or you don't?
I did. It was our spring league, which was 7-on-7 style. I know Texas is used to that, so it. I know
We made it a universal thing now, at least in the USA. Not
Well,
Well,
universal.
in the league
crazy.
I coach in is still a little new. They're a little trying to modernize, so this was their first attempt at that. And I know 7-on-7 is normally one hand touch, but
Yeah.
we made it flag,
But
which
it's
is
crazy
fine.
because like that's becoming a big thing now with all the NFL players that are having the brain injury because they start as kids and they're playing full contact football. So from what I've heard and understand, is flag and touch is starting to become a bigger and
NFL
more
is getting
competitive-
Well,
involved.
the Olympics, the Olympics is going to be a flag.
Well, they're trying to do that.
No,
right?
it is. No,
They got it in
20
They got it.
Maybe not the next one, but the one after is going to be an Olympic sport. It's been on TV.
I thought they were trying to get it approved. I didn't know that.
No, it already is because Belgium.
So wait.
Belgium was already on the come up of making an
So
Olympic
can
team.
NFL players
No,
actually?
no.
See, that's because
It's like when the NBA, did the
NBA.
Dream
They,
Team.
they didn't allow the
Yes.
NBA. So then at some point they will allow the NFL. Hopefully,
I think maybe in 40, 50 years.
that's
I-
only fair. Not
I-
40, 50 years.
I think so.
I quit paying attention to the Olympics when they said breakdancing is now an Olympic sport.
Yeah.
Just because they add new sports doesn't mean you got to stop. I mean, look at.
Breakdancing is an Olympic sport.
But what about the other sports that have been there, like the 100-meter dash? You don't watch that?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, then you're paying attention.
But it's,
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be,
just
like,
just when the rest of the world catches up with. I think when they allow NFL players or even if ex NFL players.
T.O., there's your spot, bruh.
Yeah, I think that's where the
Tony.
conversation. Like when the Dream Team got allowed in '92.
Then we went in and just ate.
Well, yeah, we ate, but like that forced other countries to be like, "Hey, we got to get better." And now, when you look at it now, basketball, Belgium has a pro league,
But didn't-
Spain has a pro league, and they're they're on TV.
Yeah.
But didn't Dirk play for Germany?
Germany. He did, and he played against the USA team. I remember
Mhm.
that 08 year.
Yeah.
Whenever they had Kobe, they had LeBron, KD.
I
Dirk
mean,
was
you look
out
at
there doing
stars
this-
like Luka. I mean, Slovenia. They're
He took his
they're
team
gonna-
for the first time ever
That's
to
what I'm
the
saying.
Olympics.
They're gonna idolize him, and kids, 10-year-olds.
That was
in
huge
Slovenia
for
are
his
gonna grow up
country.
and be like, I can make it to the NBA.
He took his team,
Yeah.
and they were winning. They actually made it to the,
Yeah,
to
so
the end.
The one unique thing with European sports is there's a lot of room for growth, and
But in
you guys-
soccer, they got it. They don't
well, that's
need
already
that.
done.
Yeah.
That's already
But that's a worldwide sport.
that's what I'm saying. That's
yeah.
where it's at. So, football, basketball, those things are growing.
Yeah.
I'll jump on whenever hockey becomes a thing out there.
Oh. Hockey is
It's
they do
worldwide.
it in the
dang,
Winter
you're right.
Olympics.
Yeah, you're right.
So that
Yeah.
means you're on.
Winter Games, yeah, you're right.
That means you're on now.
Yep.
Oh, wrong Olympics. That's my bad. Yeah, we were talking about.
Well,
summer.
yeah, the ice will
Right.
probably melt in the summer, but
Well, it depends on where you're at.
I think they do a roller type of hockey in the Summer Olympics. So it's like a hockey. It's like a soccer
On
slash.
skates?
they
Yeah,
like-
floor hockey.
the floor
It's
hockey.
floor
That's a
hockey.
summer. So you're on, man. So
Hey.
you're paying attention now.
I'm in it.
I'm
Yeah,
in
Maybe
it.
into floor hockey. You never know.
Maybe. We'll see.
Get your rollerblades.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
Well, I have a question. Do you miss any food from Belgium?
Oh, great question.
Oh,
Any
yes.
food.
Oh, my
Great
gosh.
question.
Man, I will say Belgium is really good for their
Tacos.
nah.
Pancakes.
Well, their
Waffles?
waffles. Their waffles.
Belgium? You had a
Belgium
real.
Belgium waffles.
You had a real
in
Belgium?
Oh, yeah, I live there.
You had a real. How big is it? First of all.
Well,
Okay.
you know.
Not like here.
Here they make them ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really unique because you walk into like a waffle shop and
Anybody else while we have someone get
yeah,
I'm good.
Messi or s'il vous plaît, sorry.
Messi, that's French, right?
Well, you know, I want to be international for my international fans out
Okay.
there. So
There you go.
you know.
All right, so tell us more about the food.
The food, yeah.
Yeah.
So
you walk into a Belgian shop and they have the waffles and they have the fruits and the whipped cream and the Nutella. So I learned to eat a waffle with
Wait, they have Nutella out there?
yeah
Is it called Nutella?
Nutella.
Well, I have to take a pause really quick. Hang on, sorry.
Oh. And that right there, just
ASMR.
your stress, you're welcome, is gone.
It's gone.
But yeah, the
But what about
waffles,
dinner food?
you don't eat them with
So
syrup.
the dinner, so no, it's actually just the fruits or the whipped cream with the Nutella. They don't do syrup there.
They put Nutella,
It's
and I've been
delicious.
calling it Nutella, by the way, but I guess it's Nutella.
It's probably
Yeah.
inappropriate for you to say that.
Yeah,
Maybe
don't
a
ban
lot
us.
of it.
Don't ban me, YouTube.
Maybe a lot of it.
Okay.
I'm here to educate you. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
you
Yeah,
invited
yeah,
me.
That's
on.
why you're
Yeah.
here.
All
But
right, so-
in Belgium, can you say Nutella with a Belgian accent?
Probably not.
Okay.
French fry?
French is hard, to be honest. French is hard language. I can order food in French because you read it and it's a lot like Spanish, but then when you hear it, it's.
Can you say Nutella in French?
I just say Nutella.
Nutella.
They can understand that.
You're American, so you're speaking French, and out of nowhere you go to
it's
Nutella.
close. Well, it's close to, un waffle avec Nutella.
Oh, then this American accent.
Yeah, that's
pops
not going to
out.
be no.
Okay.
They understand, and they see me and realize I'm not Belgian.
Okay.
So
You do look a little Latino.
Kind
a
of.
little bit. I get mistaken for Arabic sometimes.
I can see that too.
Because of the tan, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I remember in high school I was walking in the mall and going to work. I used to work at Foot Action, and this dude just started talking.
So did I.
I was going to say, did y'all work together?
Maybe when we
I'm
were there.
a lot older than you.
Oh, well, a guy stopped me and just started talking to me. You know, one of those stands in the middle?
Yeah.
He started talking to me. I'm like, I'm sorry. And he was like, you're not from Pakistan? I was like, no.
Bro, I'm from
Oh,
Texas.
sorry. I was like, bro, all right. So
God.
anyway, I'm used to it now. But going back to the food, Belgians are famous for their waffles, their chocolate,
Okay.
Belgium chocolate.
Belgian
yeah.
chocolate.
their frites,
What?
frites,
What is that?
fries.
Wait, frites?
They're called frites.
They're not French fries?
So not French fries. They're Belgian fries.
Who came up with them first, the
I mean,
French
we
or the
had
Belgian?
freedom
So-
fries for a long time.
so-
Or the Dutch. The Belgium or the Dutch?
Well,
right?
I give a shout out to my boy JT.
From Belgium?
No, he's here. He coaches. He's a defensive coordinator of where I'm at. But I was told from the Belgians that the term French fries means how it's cut. It doesn't actually means
That you're frying a potato.
Well, no. Well, it doesn't actually mean France. When you cut them like in the shape
it's
of
a
a fry,
French style.
it's a Frenched fry.
It's French fried.
But the Belgians, they take pride in. No, that's our thing. Everybody misconceptualized.
So
that
they were
it's
doing it.
France. But my boy JT looked it up and was like, I think that's also a hidden fairy tale with the Belgians. So I honestly can't give you a
don't
straight
know.
answer.
Yeah, okay.
But I can tell you that the pride is there with the Belgian versus France as far as the fries.
The fries.
And there is a difference because I've had them in France
And
I've had them in Belgium. And Belgium, I mean, you got more sauces in Belgium too.
More sauces?
More sauces?
What? Name some sauces.
No, you never seen Pulp Fiction? That's real. You never seen that scene where they're driving in the
Oh.
car?
Yeah.
Mayonnaise.
That's absolutely.
But it's not this mayonnaise. It's not American mayonnaise.
So their mayonnaise is different.
Oh, it tastes. Sometimes you get the mayonnaise and their ketchup and mix it together.
But the Belgium, they're the Dutch.
No,
Oh, who's the Dutch?
the Dutch are from the Netherlands.
Netherlands, okay.
The northern part of Belgium does speak Dutch.
Okay. Oh,
And
yeah,
the
yeah. I
southern-
knew they
The
spoke-
southern part of Belgium speaks
speaks
French. Yep,
Okay,
French,
so part
yeah.
of the Belgium
Yeah.
considered.
Yeah,
the
so it's not
Dutch.
abnormal.
Okay.
It's not abnormal to have those.
I just had a piece of that chicken come out between my teeth.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's back.
So another thing about Belgium, so I actually imported dogs that are Belgian
Well,
Malinois.
hang on. Before we get to that, we need to get to that. But I still want to know about the dinner food.
He
Like,
just
is
he
there-
touched on the French
is
Well,
fries.
no, the dinner food
Is
is
there
actually
barbecue there?
the dinner. I will say, and my Belgian guys, forgive me. I do find it very normal, bland. Like when you go to a restaurant, it's like you get steak and some fries, or you get
Steak and fries?
yeah, and
I
it's
like
very
that.
it's not bad, but I'm just saying there's not like a.
Wait, how do their cattle
You know, like
look?
when you're in Texas, man, you go to a Mexican
Mashed potato.
restaurant, but then within the Mexican restaurants, you know which ones are good and bad.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this one over here has great menudo.
But then they
this
got
one over
different.
here.
They got like 5 different sauces or salsas.
But that's what I'm saying. Well, with Belgium, it's all you can kind of know. You're gonna get a steak. You're gonna get whatever sauce you want. It's just, do they make it good?
They put sauce on their steak?
Well, they give you a choice of a sauce.
What is it, like
Never
mushrooms?
going.
I love their mushroom sauce. in
They got
Belgium.
good mushrooms up there.
Oh, my
I bet
gosh,
they
yeah,
do.
It's delicious. There was a good restaurant we used to go to. We used to live in the square in Mons, walk across the street, and they had I forgot what the name of it was actually called, but all the Americans called it steak on a rock. They bring you a rock,
Oh, where they cook it on the rock.
and you cook it yourself. So you got
I've
to
seen
work.
that on
You got to
YouTube.
work, but
Like Korean barbecue.
I guess.
It's different. Korean gives you a little griddle. But, okay, so steak. You're eating steak and potatoes.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot the most important thing: Belgian beer.
Oh,
yeah, for
gosh. How did we almost forget
I
that?
tried to bring y'all a Belgian beer stopping at this Kroger, but this is not a good Kroger. I got to go back to Bougie Kroger,
Just-
or North
just-
Tarrant.
Oh, that's where I live over there.
That's
Let
the
me
good
know.
Kroger. That's the
What's
good Kroger.
the brand name?
Oh man, they have my favorite at that one, Saint Barnabas.
Saint
Chimay
Barnabas. They got a few of them.
Oh, they got a few, yeah. I mean,
Saint
Stella's
Barnabas?
Belgian, but Stella's
Oh,
like.
Is it
Stella.
really? I didn't know that.
Well, Stella's actually like the Budweiser of, so like they don't really drink that in Belgium.
So they
Americans drink
the
that.
other one. Yeah.
So it's like the PBR here.
Yeah.
I love PBR, by the way.
So back to the dog situation. So I got Belgian Malinois. They're not from Belgium though. They're Serbian bloodlines. But do you see a lot of Belgian Malinois in Belgium?
Is that like my American Wagyu?
No.
Okay.
These are certified Belgian
My bad.
bloodline. You know the Belgian Malinois?
Yeah. I mean, the one thing about the Belgians, they love their animals. So you see a plethora of breeds.
Plethora. Love that. Three
The
amigos.
Dutch Shepherd.
Oh, I mean,
That's
all the way down
it's like a Belgian.
all the way
Malinois.
down to Chihuahuas.
They got Chihuahuas up
Yeah,
there.
Belgians love their
Okay.
pets. They will pay thousands of dollars for a Chihuahua.
Serious
and
question.
like the stores there are very open to it, so you can walk to an
Oh, you can do
IKEA
it.
And you see just Chihuahuas.
Dogs everywhere.
Serious
Yeah.
question.
Chihuahuas,
Serious
Yeah.
question.
No, sure.
This is the most serious question I've ever had on this show.
Ever.
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 So
16 episodes in. This is
See,
it.
this is serious.
17.
17. Sorry.
17.
Sorry,
It's-
executive producer.
This is the
Actually,
most
if we're being technical, it's 18 because our first
because
one
the
got
first
canceled.
one, but you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
But
But
we won't
yeah,
talk about
this
it.
is the most serious question, and maybe we'll get more serious after this one. But this is the most serious one yet.
Can we
You've
get to
been
the
in
question?
Belgium for, you were out there for a few years. Is there Mexicans out there working?
Great question.
The reason I ask, I was in Maui 3 different years. I saw Mexicans every time, not the same ones either. I was like, bro, Mexicans made it across the Pacific, out there working.
It happened to me in Florida. So before you answer that,
Yeah.
the stereotype is like in Florida, there's very few Mexicans, and it's most like Cuban, Dominican, Puerto Rican.
With
But-
where it's at.
Yeah. So like almost every time we travel, we have a tire issue. And I had a flat. We were in Sarasota of all places, so further down south, past Destin. Went and saw Tampa play at Minute Maid. But anyways, so I get a flat, and we pull up to a shop, and he's talking to me in Spanish, and I start asking questions. And I'm like, "Where are you from?" He was like, "Mexico." I was like, "Wait, we have people here?" He was like, "Well, yeah, we're in the Gulf still." Like, instead of going up, I just went around. And I
At
was
this
like,
point,
okay.
I think we know there's Mexicans in all 50 states. There's
Yeah.
Mexicans, but is there Mexicans in Belgium?
I will say that number is probably to a very, very big minimum.
But do you see them out there
Are we the only one?
Well, I mean, other than Americans,
Yeah.
that
there
aren't
was-
in the military?
that aren't in the military.
aren't in
It's
the-
a low. I think the one Mexican I can give this, the one Mexican that was in Belgium and he was legit from Mexico was the one I recruited to play football for me in Belgium.
But how did he get there?
I brought him to Belgium to play football for me.
You recruited
you
him?
recruited him.
You went to Mexico to recruit him?
No, online saw his highlight tape. I brought 3 Brazilians, a Mexican, and an American for 2020, and
But you didn't. You recruited a Mexican from Mexico who's playing football in Mexico
yeah,
to Belgium.
yeah, he plays in the pro league in Mexico.
Holy
There's a
shit.
pro league in Mexico?
Yeah, a legit pro league.
Yeah, there's a tackle or something that was on the Cowboys when they were
Yep, that's
on
where he's from.
Hard Knocks.
My boy Gustavo knew who he was.
Yeah,
That's his name.
that
Gustavo.
dude was on the Cowboys,
You
but
knew who it was?
but you didn't run into any Mexicans like working outside or anything.
Or
like
we
that?
didn't
Well,
have
no,
like a
because
community,
well,
like
you gotta,
a
you gotta,
Carniceria in
you gotta,
Belgium?
you gotta remember that Belgium is a a lot of European countries are a socialist country. They don't need to hire minorities to do work that other people don't
because
want to
They
do.
share
Because there's a bread
So
line.
everything is normal. I will say the negative part of that mentality is the roads don't get fixed in a week like they do here.
Okay, they're not working hard out
Wait,
there.
a week.
So
This road out
if we
here's
so if
been-
we took some Mexicans out there,
it'd get done.
Oh, y'all,
Get some
it'd
contract-
be over. I say
got some
that driving. I'm
contract
like,
work.
man, if I brought like 6 cousins over here, this would be done.
and get some contracts with the city.
Get
But
this,
not-
their
but
train,
not-
the
but
modern train station in Mons where I lived has been under construction for 12 years.
All right, we need to stop talking because we're giving ideas to the people.
All
Well,
right.
I'm just saying, but
Let's
no,
just
you
we'll
said-
talk
you
about
said-
this off the air.
He said take your cousin, just not David. David, he was
Oh, he just complained the whole time.
the whole
I
time.
don't want to hear him complain.
David, all he's gonna do
So
is
we're
complain.
about to go fix all of Europe.
We
I
might
think
as
we're
well.
about to come
But-
on. Well, off the air. We'll talk about this.
Yes,
Yeah.
but what's crazy is we talk about our people being in different places. So Jessica's actually from Chicago.
Chirac.
Don't say that.
Executive producer?
Yeah.
Jessica? All right.
And 33%.
IT.
DMs, which we'll talk about that off the air. But we have a huge community up there too, and I'm thinking, like, the further away from the country, you would think there'd be less people. Like, I think there'd be more Canadians in Chicago than there would be Mexicans, but because it's so close.
No, I think you got to remember too the suburb aspect of it. New York,
Yeah.
Chicago, L.A. You're gonna always have the melting pot of.
And if you put a suburb, it's easy to just kind of make families, and then your family makes family, and then it's easy to
Wait,
make
what did
more
you
people.
just say? I'm sorry. What about
No,
families making?
no, you're not
families?
wrong. Eric's not wrong. I
No,
mean,
hang on. His verbiage is wrong.
I
understood it.
Yeah, I
What?
think that
You didn't get
wings
that?
get into your head.
Yeah.
Like
you
from
know-
last week, don't turn your back on family. What are we talking about?
We're talking about if you-
Elaborate, sir.
So you have a family. You're saying you thought it'd be harder for them in Canada or in the farther north you are, further
Yeah.
away. So you have a family already, right? That family creates a family. Now you're in suburbia, right? It's easy to nurture a family and grow your family in suburbia America. So that's what I'm saying is maybe that's what's happened already now where
I've had a few of these already. I'm a little lost right now.
I mean, you look at Fort Worth history.
Yeah.
I really love the
Panther
movie.
City?
look at the south, look at Corpus Christi, Houston area, the south of Texas.
Yeah.
You've got Mexicans out there they have 6 generations that they've been here, 7, 8.
Yeah, it happens everywhere. I really like the movie 12 Mighty Orphans. I don't know if y'all seen that. It's a
Nope,
great
never
movie.
heard of it.
It happened in Fort Worth.
The football team.
the
I
football
actually
team,
have
there
a
was
couple friends that were in that movie.
Oh, bro.
They weren't
Wait,
like
you have
main.
friends?
Oh man,
I believe you.
I mean, after you made me eat what I ate today,
Yeah, why would
Like,
you have
I don't-
friends?
yeah.
why?
how
Well,
you
because
got
then after
friends?
that, then they have a life-changing experience.
like
through the
Gustavo's
heat.
sitting over there still crying.
It's a life-changing experience. It's better than people go out there and try to eat cactuses and all these things to get a new look at life. Bro, just come with me. I'm going to give you something spicy, and now you're going to look at life a different way. And now you can still keep working at your job or get a new job because you're not going to fail the UA. You know what I mean?
Because it burns everything out of you. Oh my God.
Whatever.
Anywho, I think we're this is probably our longest we've gone. Had a bunch of great information. I think at some point we want you back
Yeah.
to talk.
I got more
about,
questions.
Yeah, we have a ton. I have some that are going through my head now,
For sure.
but Jessica's like, she's like gonna kill us. if
She
we
has
keep
to go
going.
home.
Yeah.
She's got to hit the record to stop.
Well, she has to do the editing and
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, we don't edit much, but the one that we shot today,
The
we don't
spicy
edit
one.
anything. Yeah, we're gonna have to edit that. I threw out some choice words that she's gonna have to get rid of. Eric probably took off his glasses to wipe his
No,
eyes.
don't put my real identity out there.
Yeah, because no one
Please.
knows who he is with those glasses on.
It's hard to tell.
But dude, like seriously, we appreciate. I know it was last minute. Like Nick walked up just to hang out with us tonight. And I was like, hey, just out of
And
a
he
win,
got on, bro. Hey,
just
Yeah,
out of a
thank you for your
win.
service, sir.
Thanks, man.
We need one for next week. Would you mind? He's like, let's go.
let's run it.
That's awesome,
I don't
man.
mind. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for having me.
Oh, dude, were you
I
coming
am-
back?
Would love to come back. So
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
no qualms with any
Yeah,
any
thanks
of
for
that.
your service. We're gonna keep bowling too.
Yeah.
So before we end it, we say it every time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and when I say share, I need you to share it all over Europe.
share
only
it
have,
in Europe.
We have one
Hey.
follower in Australia.
We have a goal of going to different garages. So if you could get us a garage in Europe,
Let's go.
we'll go and we'll
Garages,
come with
garages
you.
in Belgium are nice. I mean,
Oh,
man,
Better than
if you
this?
know someone with a garage,
a
out
little
there,
bit less storage and more.
I'll tell you about that.
Garage.
Why there's
well,
all
get us
this
a.
in here.
If we can get a garage in Belgium, we're coming out there and we're trying
Make it
everything.
international. Well,
Yeah.
hey, thanks for having me. Shout out to the executive producer. Shout out to Hair and Makeup.
for
You know,
Eric.
I mean, let's
That's hair.
Hey,
don't-
so don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share. Y'all hit us up, man. Let's come to your garage. Let's do some things. Till next time.